Yeah, welcome inside the big rig. Hope you guys are doing good. Keep in between the lines. Got your load secure. Oh man, we made it, huh? Hope everybody made it with all their limbs, all their extremities, all intact. I I've been watching a lot of a lot of the videos that went wrong for a lot of people during 4th of July, setting off fireworks. It's crazy what people try to do, dog, and what people try to get away with. You know, trying to be daredevils and stuff. And I'm sure it works for some, right? But seeing some of these videos where it went extremely wrong for many people, man, where they end up in the hospital or they end up, losing a finger or something like that. It's like, good gosh. I mean, I did some foolish stuff when I was young too, dog. Luckily, I never had, a bad experience like that. I knew somebody. He was a young kid. I was young myself. I was like, I must have been like 21. And I knew this youngster, this 15-year-old kid. And on 4th of July, he ended up blowing 2 of his fingers off. But it wasn't the entire finger. It was just like the top of the fingers on the pinky and the ring finger. Let's see. Julio, Cholo, stay solid. Andrew, I'm watching soccer game losing right now 2-1 USA. That's right. They're playing right now, huh? Yeah, my day's pretty much over, dog. So I'll probably be able to check out the end of the game. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, man. The fact that people have gotten so into the World Cup is kind of like, it's kind of rubbed off on me a little bit. But I haven't sat down and watched an entire game. That I haven't done. I've had it on like in the background, just kind of glancing at it here and there. But that's about it. Let me see. Let my crazy cousin light some fireworks. Yeah, dog. Like I was saying just a little while ago, I've been watching all these videos that have been popping up from all these people that have, where it went bad for them lighting fireworks, and not just injuring themselves, but damaging their property. There was that one that put like a cone. They put a traffic cone over some firework, right? Before they lit it. And it sent the traffic cone flying up in the air, and it came down and it crashed. It broke their windshield. It smashed their windshield. Those traffic cones can be pretty damn heavy. They can be pretty heavy, dog. It came down and it smashed their windshield. Ah, dog. But I thought like Saturday was pretty crazy, right? There was fireworks going on all over the place. I thought yesterday was going to be pretty bad too, because usually the fireworks linger on. It wasn't as bad. There was a few fireworks, sounding off here and there, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So I was like, all right, cool, feed him, dog. But I saw that, going back to the whole World Cup thing, I saw, because I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I got a chance to watch some of it. But like I said, when I say watch, I want to make it clear. I don't mean I'm sitting down in front of the TV watching the whole thing. I just mean that I have it on in the background and I'm just glancing at it here and there. and I saw that Germany was up 2-0, and then I saw when Mexico scored to make it 2-1, and I had to go to sleep. I had to go to sleep, man, because I had to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning today, and I just heard the news that Mexico lost and that they're out of it. I'm like, oh damn, all right. I think the winner plays Norway or something like that. Let me see. Julio, you reap what you sow. Man, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? For all the people out there complaining about life and all that stuff, man, what have you been sowing? What have you been sowing? What makes it worse? The people lighting fireworks been drinking. Oh, yeah, dog. Oh, yeah, you know that alcohol, it gives you the beer balls, man. So you want to start trying things crazy. Like I said, when I was young, I mean, I did a couple of foolish things. Thank goodness, dog, that, nothing ever bad happened like that. Nor have I really known. I mean, like I said, I knew this young kid. He blew off 2 of his fingers, just the top of his fingers. But outside of that, nothing too crazy. But yeah, man, seeing some of these videos, man, where it's like, damn, they got to rush him to the hospital. Oh, damn, now they're blind or something of that sort. Like, son of a bastard, dog. I don't know any of soccer rules. Yeah, I don't really keep up with soccer. If it weren't for the World Cup, dog, I wouldn't be watching any soccer at all, honestly. But apparently there's more than just kicking the ball and putting it in the net. So, but it's been, look, it's been fun. It's been fun seeing people all into it, and I mean, I think I've had more soccer conversation in these last few weeks than I have in my entire life put together, dog. Hey, now that I think about it, I've had more soccer conversation in these last few weeks than in all my years being alive combined. Damn, man. Let me see. Papas, soccer is boring. I'm not a fan. But at the same time, I'm having a good time seeing everybody else have a good time and pumped up about it, and everybody talking about. Although I will say this, now that Mexico is out, because I live in the barrio, dog. I live where there's nothing but raza. Now that Mexico is out, I wonder if there's still going to be soccer conversation. I don't know if the World Cup is like the NFL. Because in the NFL, if your team is out of it, you're still going to watch the Super Bowl, right? Maybe you watch the playoffs, maybe you don't. Maybe you just keep up with it. Who knows? But most people are still going to watch the Super Bowl. So I'm not sure how it is for the World Cup. If your team is out, do they stay connected just as a soccer fan to see who wins it all? Or are they done completely? I know it's by individual basis, but I mean just in a general sense. Like now that Mexico is out, which around me, dog, I mean that's where a lot of people were, rooting for. But now that they're out, I'm wondering if they're still going to be keeping up with what's going on in the World Cup or not. I can't do anything stupid. I need my hands for work, dog. Andrew, ain't that the truth, Holmes? Good gosh, dog. I go cycling, and sometimes I tell myself, like, man, should I really go cycling? I went cycling I've been cycling for a few years, and a few years back, I got hit by a car. Landed on my head. It cracked the helmet open. But outside of that, I was all right. And I was like, damn, if I weren't wearing a helmet, that would have been my skull getting cracked open, Holmes, you know? But I really like going cycling, dog. And I sometimes, you know, every time before I go cycling now, I pray to God. I'm like, God, please, you know, bring me home safe, man. Bring me home safe. Because I really enjoy it. But I mean, you know, it just takes one fool out there that's not really paying attention to just smash right into you, send you flying, and dog, that could be it, you know? It could be it on you walking or changing your life, or it could be it for your life completely. Let me see. Playing soccer is better than watching it. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I wouldn't mind playing soccer. You know, if a couple of guys got together and, hey, let's play a game of soccer. Yeah, that's cool. I'm down with that. Like golf. I've never played golf. I mean, miniature golf. What's up, Derek? Miniature golf, but I've never been to an actual golf course to tee off. At my work, there are 2 Mexicans. All my coworkers love soccer. For sure, they stay tuned in. Okay. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. If once their team is out, like they pretty much tap out and say like, ah, screw it, that's it. My team's out. I don't care about it anymore. Cholo, you were live on YouTube when you got hit. Oh, I think you meant to say were you live on YouTube? No, I dropped the video like right after I got hit. And I have a GoPro. And I had just turned my GoPro off. This was maybe about, man, this was back like in 2022 or 2021, somewhere around there. And, or 23, I'm not even really sure, man. I had just turned my GoPro off because I was probably just about like 3 miles away from the pad. So I was almost home. And I know my GoPro was low on battery, so I just turned it off. And lo and behold, I got hit. Let me see, that's right. Don't want to get hit by a bus. Ah, that's for damn sure, man. Now, you know, the rule is, what I was told by a lot of cyclers, the rule is always ride like nobody sees you. Always ride like nobody sees you. So, I mean, since then, I lit up my bike, dog. My bike is lit up like a Christmas tree now. I remember that I was watching it. Yeah, I would upload the GoPro videos. I'm gonna start doing it again, but yeah, cause I enjoy cycling, dog. It's a good workout. It's good on the joints. Is trucking going to be your career until retirement? That's the plan, papas. Been doing it, Holmes. I've been doing this for 25 years. Been doing it for 25 years. Unless, look, there are very, very few look, Holmes, I love trucking. You know, no trucking, no life for me, Holmes. That's how I go down, you know. I said it before, I'll say it again. Trucking isn't what I do. Trucking is who I am. You know, I love it, man. I don't love what it's become, especially in the last 10 years. It's slowly started becoming something different than what it is now. It just didn't change overnight, but slowly, you know. And I don't really like where trucking is at today, but it still is trucking. I don't know where it's going to be a decade from now, but as long as I'm able to do it, I will continue doing it. there's very, very few things that I can think of that will get me away from trucking. Money's not one of them. If somebody says, hey, look, dog, we will triple your pay to sit in a cubicle all day long. Chale, dog. It ain't worth it for me, Holmes. Because that, you're going to take away my identity. You're going to take away who I am. You're going to take away, first of all, Holmes, I don't want to be stuck in no damn office. That's for sure. And even though I'm going to be making a lot more money, you're really just killing. I'm just going to end up killing who I am. You know? And look, I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I do okay for myself. You know, I do all right. So if it's just going to be like, hey, you know what? We'll pay you 3 times what you make. Don't get me wrong, you'll be tempting. And it's like, hey, but you got to just sit in an office. It's like, nah, dog. Because I'm telling you guys this. After 1 year of me doing that, I know I'll throw in the towel and say, damn this. I'll take a major pay cut and get back to trucking. Chad less, homie. So there's very, very few things that will get me out of trucking. I like movies. I wrote a movie. I still have it. If I could get into some sort of movies or anything of that, storytelling in movies, maybe if the money's right, maybe that can possibly get me out of trucking. But outside of that, man, I can't really think of anything else, Holmes. Because it's not just the money. It's what you're doing. You know, you gotta, I love what I do. You're gonna just get me away from it. And after a year of making so much money, I'm gonna be like, man, damn, this is the money really worth it? Because I'm not who I'm supposed to be. Let me see. That's good on what trucking is to you. Yeah, Maxine Barella. Finally, girlfriend, you tapped in. But I'm about to tap out because I got to get rolling. So, but at least you tapped in just to say, hey, girlfriend. Hope you're staying blessed and beautiful. Mr. Cholo, do you know I've seen adult bike with training wheels? All right, that's a note to go out on right there, man. All right, you guys be good. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Laters.